I am prepared.
We're recording.
We are recording ourselves playing some Arkham Horror.
Shane,
There we are. Hands
welcome,
upon hands.
welcome back to Dicks Over Dunwich.
This is what Dicks did.
This is what Dicks do best.
Yep. We are
What are we playing tonight?
We are playing the Unspeakable Oath, first time.
This is the fourth scenario
Mm-hmm.
in Path to Carcosa.
Yep.
We have done pretty well so far. We've gone the route of conviction. We have 3 conviction thus far.
That's correct.
And I believe we murdered everyone.
Everyone possible.
Burnt the house down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been playing pretty fast and loose,
All that shit.
if I do say so myself. all that jazz.
All that. So I'm playing as Wendy Adams. And who you got over there?
I got a little Mark Harrigan action over here.
Nice.
And I was just saying before we started recording that I feel like I've been a little overpowered and under-focused for this campaign so far. I feel like I'm more aggressive than has been necessary. I was pretty much kind of milling around with my hands in my pockets in the after-party scenario. I think I really kind of got a little bit more taste of what I could do in the scenario that we just played.
Yeah.
The one that was in the was like a museum or like a historical society.
Yep, it was a historical society.
Historical society.
Yep.
I feel like I finally got a chance. But your character has actually been really cool. This Wendy deck is really impressive. I really, really enjoy what you've done with this deck.
She's got a lot of tricks. Just the ability
She's got a lot of
to,
tricks.
Obviously from her signature asset, play things from your discard pile. And then just survivor cards are awesome.
As I've seen.
When you're down and out, there's always a trick, pretty much. But she can't fight. That I know.
Well, that's where I come in.
Okay.
So cool, let's kick it off.
Yeah. I believe we have some setup here.
Did you draw your...
I did.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and draw while you read the directions.
Okay.
It's 5, right?
Yes, it is.
Been playing too much Netrunner.
That's true. It's 5 there also.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't thinking of Netrunner.
All right, so we go ahead and skip over intro 1 because of the resolution that we did in the last one. So intro 2. Over the course of the next few days, you delve into the evidence you've collected. Just give you a little background. We went to the Historical Society. We were trying to find records about the play The King in Yellow. And we found out that there was a stagehand named Daniel Chesterfield who had we'd gone insane. And now we're following up on that and essentially going to the madhouse, it appears. All right. Over the course of the next few days...
Where all good stories come to a head.
Absolutely. Nothing to see here. Over the course of the next few days, you delve into the evidence you've collected, hoping to find any information regarding Daniel Chesterfield, a stagehand during the previous production of The King in Yellow. As far as you can tell, he is the only surviving member of that production's cast and crew. The rest of them, that is for those whom you can find any records at all, disappeared or died soon after opening night in a variety of fashions connected only by their morbidness. Freak accidents, suicides, vanishings. It would seem that Daniel is your only lead, if you were to investigate further. According to the records you found, he was admitted to Arkham Asylum many years ago. All documentation about Daniel's treatment seemed to end there. You're unsure if he's even still alive. Perhaps he was cured and released. You were hoping to avoid this, but there seems to be only one way to find out. You collect your belongings and head downtown towards Arkham Asylum. Intro 3. As you enter the asylum, you stop to speak with the receptionist, though you feel your body urge to step deeper into the clutches of this madhouse. He gives you a confused expression as you tell him of the King in Yellow and of Daniel. But at your insistence, he pours through his file cabinet, eventually pulling out a stark white folder. Inside is a wealth of information about the patients admitted to the asylum, medical records, psychiatric evaluations, and the like. You recognize a few of the faces as he flips through the pages. Daniel Chesterfield? Yes, he is admitted under the special care of Dr. Mintz. What is he? But you can't see him. His level is very important.
No relation.
His level is restricted to staff only. You argue and insist to be let into the patient wing, knowing that Daniel must hold the key to understanding what is really going on. The receptionist gives a pitying smile and relents, nodding to the security guards nearby. Oh, of course, he says, with all the honesty of a street peddler. I will schedule a meeting for you with Dr. Mintz, so you can speak with him about Daniel. These gentlemen will see you in. Relieved that you will soon get the answers you seek, you are escorted into the patient wing of Arkham Asylum. We then check our campaign log. If we interviewed Constance Dumaine in the second scenario, then we go ahead and read some information that Constance provides us.
We haven't been keeping very good notes. Are we remembering that we did not do that?
We did do that.
We did do that.
We did do that.
Nice. Good
Yep.
for us.
We interviewed
Foresight.
them, but then killed them all afterwards. You recall what Constance had told you when you spoke with her during her hellish dinner party. She and other members of the cast and crew had been told by the director, Nigel Ingram, to take some kind of oath. At first, she'd written off as the whim of an eccentric artist, something Mr. Ingram did as a strange formality to unite and strengthen the bonds of the cast and crew. And to his credit, she claimed that it had worked. Ever since they'd taken his strange oath, she and the other members of the troupe felt much more confident and full of spirit. Perhaps Daniel had a similar experience during the last production of The King in Yellow. You must speak with him about this. Each investigator places the top card of his or her deck face down in his or her play area without looking at it. Treat this card as a courage asset with 0 cost, no icons, and 2 sanity. Discard this card if it leaves play for any reason. Okay.
You think this would have been before we draw it?
Yeah, it would have been before setup, but I don't think it's worthwhile for us to go back and re-mulligan and all that jazz.
Okay.
Okay, and we jump in here with both of the investigators. We begin play at an asylum hall of our choice.
What?
Alright, so out here we've got, as you can see, a lot of locations. I think more than any other scenario I can remember in the past. We've got garden, yard, mess hall, kitchen, asylum western wing, asylum eastern wing, infirmary, and basement hall. And at the beginning of the setup, we were told to randomly choose one of an eastern wing and a western wing. So there's one other option for each of these, so it provides a little bit more variability for setup here. So we can start at one of the eastern or western asylum halls, whichever.
Do we both start in the same spot?
I don't think so. I think we get to the side. Let me go back and look at that real fast. Put the remaining asylum halls into play. Each investigator begins play at an asylum hall of his or her choice.
Okay.
So it sounds like we can each go to a different one if we really want to.
Do you want to?
Sure.
I would advise against it if you feel strongly about it.
Well,
but
I'm going to go with your advisement then.
sweet. All right, I'm going to go eastern.
Okay. And I go eastern as well.
Sweet. Can you remind me what the courage card does here?
It has no symbols.
Yeah.
It has 2 sanity and 0 cost.
Okay.
Discard the card if it leaves play for any reason.
Okay.
So it's just something to
Put sanity
soak
on
up some horror for us.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay. Would you like to read the agenda?
You bet I would.
And the location.
All right. Agenda 1A, locked inside. The patient wing of the asylum is far quieter and lonelier than you had expected. The hall reeks of chemicals and body odor. Yum. As soon as you are escorted inside, the doors behind you are closed and locked tight.
Make sure that you have the black onyx clasp in your deck, real quick.
I will. Arkham Asylum, Act 1A. Aside from a few patients giving you a wide berth, there aren't any orderlies or doctors around to speak with. Looks like you'll have to find Mr. Chesterfield on your own.
Okay. And 6 clues to advance.
Sick. Yes, I have it. Should it be in play or just in my deck?
No, it should just be in your deck, I believe.
Not excited about that.
Unless it says otherwise.
No.
Okay, cool.
You would say permanent if it did, right?
Or the card itself.
Or, yeah, the card text didn't say it either. Okay. Sweet. Sorry, so locked inside was 2 doom. I didn't mention that.
Cool.
And 3 clues per investigator, so 6.
Why don't you go ahead and
You got it.
read that guy off as well?
Asylum Halls, Eastern Patient Wing, Arkham Asylum. The pleasant atmosphere of the reception area disappeared as soon as Dr. Mintz, with a Z, shut the thick iron door behind them. The temperature dropped to a clammy chill, and a foul, sharp stench hung in the air. It's Mallory O'Meara from the Investigators of Arkham Horror.
Okay.
All right, on the revealed side, forced. After you end the turn at this location, take 1 horror and 2 resources. As they walked through the meandering stone halls of the sanatorium, Carolyn began to feel uneasy, and it seemed like it would be very easy to get lost. It's got a shroud of 2 and 1 clue per investigator. Okay. So, Shane, without revealing what's in your hand, do you think that I should start first and try and get out of here so that you can start your turn alone? Do you have Lone Wolf?
No.
Okay. I guess you would have to have that in play.
I would have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's do this then. Oh, I didn't take my resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Netrunner.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do. What a game, right? What a game. I'm gonna play. Stop and play Netrunner. I'm gonna put Machete into play.
Okay.
You know I love Machete. Action, fight with an extra fist, and +1 damage if it's successful. That's my first action. It's my first click. Let's see here. I feel like I could probably investigate here. Get things rolling. I don't see why I would though. So
I think you actually start with 1 mental trauma as well.
I do. You're right.
From the second scenario.
Yeah, I do.
So I don't think you want to.
I don't want to end here. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get out of here then. I'm gonna go to the basement hall. Can't be anything bad in there, right?
No. Basement and asylum.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna flip that over. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. The door leading into the basement hall is locked. You cannot enter the basement hall. I guess I can't go there. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the infirmary then. The scratched plaque on this wooden door reads infirmary. This must be where the doctors treat their patients. Must be. This has a shroud of 3 and 1 clue per investigator. As an action, heal 1 damage and take 1 direct horror, or heal 1 horror and take 1 direct damage. Limit once per round. Clever text says our methods are proven.
Wow.
Can I heal a
Yeah, I believe so.
horror that I have from a...
Yeah.
Neat. Okay, well,
That'd be a good action.
yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good action.
And you get to draw a card.
And I get to draw a card for taking the damage. So I'm going to take that as an action. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to take 1 horror, and I get to draw a card. Oh. Well, it's probably good that I got this out of the way. This is Shell Shock, Mark's signature weakness. For every 2 damage on you, take 1 horror. Great, I just got the horror back. Oh no, for every 2 damage, I'm good.
Sick.
Okay. So that is me.
That was an amazing time to get that.
Yes, it was.
So good.
Okay. So good.
I'm going to spend 3 for Peter Silvestri, so I get +1 agility and +1 willpower. And then I'll spend... Does this say the investigator has to take the horror? Is it direct horror?
It's not direct, nope.
Sick. I can keep putting it on, it's only at the beginning of the turn? Is that right? Or if I
It is end the turn, yeah. After you end your turn at this location.
Peter Silvestri heals 1 horror after my turn ends, so that's quite good.
Is that his ability?
Yeah.
That's an awesome ability.
You can take 3 horror. So I'm just going to hang out here. We'll spend 2 and put down a lantern. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to use my lantern. So I drop that to a shroud of 1. And 3 versus 1. -4. Okay, I fail.
Ooh. Off to a good start.
End of turn. This is interesting. So that's a forced effect, and this is a response. I don't know which would trigger first.
Yeah?
We'll say this. That's worse for us.
And if we're wrong, we'll find out in the comments.
Yeah. So take a horror, I put it on him, so he'll heal it at the end of next turn.
Okay.
I get 2 resources, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Pretty.
I think. Okay.
Yeah.
That's that. No enemies out there. We skip the enemy phase. Going to upkeep.
1 for you.
Thank you.
A good man.
Doom it.
The doomy. Thank you.
That's it.
I got a Dance of the Yellow King, which gains Surge because there are no lunatics in play.
That's annoying.
Okay, what do you got?
I got a Straitjacket. Revelation. If there's no copy of Straitjacket, it goes into my threat area. It takes up a body slot and 2 hand slots. Makes a lot of sense. Return each asset that would be in a hand slot to my hand. And this card cannot leave play except by the ability to blow, which is to spend 2 actions to discard it. That's cool.
It was neat.
Okay, not too punishing though, I guess. Go ahead. Would you like to go first, or should I?
Oh, let's see here.
Ready up here.
Let's see here. This is about to advance at the end of this turn, so let's do this. First, I'm not going to need that, I'm guessing. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a little bit of a boring turn, but I am going to put out emergency cash, gain 3 resources, and then I'm going to spend my last 2 clicks to get rid of this, which was in my hand. This was Whispers in Your Head. That was a card that was preventing me from committing to cards to skill tests. And It was a peril card, so I actually wasn't able to tell you that was in my hand. That's me.
Okie dokie. Do you care about getting out of this straitjacket? Or do I want to just wander around the asylum in a straitjacket with Peter Silvestri?
Isn't that the trick? You're supposed to look like you fit in, look like you belong.
Fake it till you feel it. Okay. I'll get rid of it. So that's 2 actions.
Okay.
And then I feel like wasting the resources. So I'm going to commit a.
I'm going to readjust this real quick.
Okay. Do I really want to do that?
There we go. Just get my beautiful face in there. My beautiful face.
Nah, I'll play the lantern back out. And probably draw into the straitjacket.
Okay.
And we'll just keep doing that over and over again. Okay, that was my turn. So, flip over, but no enemies out there. Get ready. Resource. I get 2 more resources.
Hey.
At end of turn, I would have healed 1 off of Peter Silvestri. I get 1 for that. So I get 2 more resources here.
Okay.
And draw a card. I really should just get rid of that card. There's no use for it. Okay. Let's advance this.
Okay.
Need that for?
You bet. Speaking with the patients is proving more difficult than you would assume, especially because you're wearing a straitjacket and you haven't left the infirmary yet.
Yep.
They eye you cautiously and refuse to answer any of your questions, backing away or fleeing if confronted. Either they're not used to guests, or something about you is causing them a considerable amount of distress. Some act like animals backed into a corner, and you think at any moment they might strike. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each of the set-aside lunatic enemies into the encounter deck. Great. At the beginning of the scenario, the setup had us remove all the monsters from the encounter deck, the encounter sets, and set them aside into a pile, and then it had us do the same for the lunatics. So now it's asking us to shuffle lunatics in. The lead investigator must randomly choose an enemy from the set-aside monster enemies that I just mentioned, and place it beneath the act deck without looking at it.
Okay, we're all right there.
Okay. Choose one at random, huh?
Hold them up.
Let's hold them up to the camera. You know something we don't know. Okay. Ready for this?
I am. I'm prepared. My body is ready.
My body is ready. Do me a favor and pick 2. Yeah? Yeah? And now I'll pick 1.
Okay.
I'll go with that one. Put it under the act deck. Back from whence you came.
Okay.
2A, torturous descent. The longer you spend in this hellish place, the more you want to leave. Already it has felt like days. You fear that if you are stuck here much longer, you will become, like the patients, a husk of your former self, unruly and dangerous. 7 doom to advance that piece.
Okay. We can actually get something done.
Yeah.
We need encounter cards.
Thank you, sir. Okay, that also gains Surge. I had Corrosion, which has me discarding items. Oh, I have actually an item in play. Never mind, I apologize. But, can I do it? I can. Yeah, I have to discard my machete. Don't you worry. Don't you fret.
Okay. Alright, I gotta test my willpower against the 4, and I have 5. Hey, +1.
Mm.
I don't have to do the thing that the card says about the stuff.
Yes!
Cool.
And isn't that really the name of the game?
Do the stuff that the card says or not.
I mean, technically it's not.
Yeah.
When I'm right, I'm right.
It's called Android Netrunner. Right? Cooperative game. Okay, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Cool. 1 credit, 1 click. For Prepared for the Worst, draw the top 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why aren't you a machete? There are no weapons in here. Sorry. Cool. But at least I get to shuffle my deck. Right? We knew the top 9 weren't a machete.
Yep, you paid. And now you shuffled them.
I paid the price.
Mm-hmm.
Prepared for the worst. Prepared to shuffle your deck is what that should be called.
A credit to shuffle your deck.
A credit to shuffle your deck.
Well, I hope you have another machete in there.
I'm pretty sure I do. Wish I could remember.
I recall this being a topic of discussion in prior
It's okay, I'm pretty sure I have test run in here. Well, unless we find a program.
You just up if you have test run in there. You've broken the rules.
Why'd you stack all these Netrunner cards in here? Alright, that was my first action. Alright, I need to do something productive. Productive is what I need to do. You know what? Let's just head this way. Because I really can't do anything. Alright, I'm going to head here, and then I'm going to head here.
Okay.
Cool with that?
Yeah.
Alright. Western Patient Wing. I should have just started here. Like the game gave me the option to. The pleasant atmosphere, it's pleasant, of the reception area disappeared as soon as Dr. Mintz with a Z shut the thick iron door behind them. The temperature dropped. We already read this. This was the same text that was on the other card.
Okay.
All right. This
lazy.
is lazy. This is lazy design. Call it Nate French. Go back to France. This is 2 Shroud. 2 Shroud and 0 clues.
Okay.
This is a repeating action. After you defeat a lunatic enemy at this location, draw a card.
Okay.
That's me.
It's not bad.
That's me, Shane.
Hang out in the hall and kill all the
Smoke
patients.
them if you got them.
Oof. Okay. Let's investigate. Okay. Let's do some investigating. With my lantern, 3 versus a 1. Let's try and get a clue. What's a skull?
Skull is -1. Did you fail?
No.
Okay. Then I won't read you what happens if you fail. It'll be a surprise.
Okay. Let's go down. 3 versus a 1. Skull. And then let's go ahead and move over here.
Well done, Shane.
Thank you.
Sorry, I feel like that was a half-hearted congratulations.
That's okay.
It's because I knew you could do it, you know?
Thank you. You've always believed in me. This time, at least. Well, you believe in Wendy.
Yeah.
He is a human being.
I believe in Wendy's. The power of Wendy's. All Wendy's, just.
All Wendy's, everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's because they've done so much for you. With their JBCs and whatnot. Okay, so we're done. There are no enemies out there.
That's it.
So we go to upkeep.
Okay.
Resource card. Hey, that's cool. Doom.
Me. He's a maniac on the Western Patient Wing.
Oh, okay. You get a mad patient right there.
Oh, sweet.
I
drew Maniac. After Maniac engages me, I take a damage, and then I also deal 1 damage to Maniac. So I also draw a card for taking a damage. Neato. Okay. Well. Oh, she's not too bad.
Nope.
You can take her.
Well, she's not in that location, so I don't care.
I don't care.
Should I go ahead and just investigate here?
Yes. Why don't you go first?
Yeah, let's do that. I want to get these clues. I like these clues.
You like it a clue?
Should we... Yeah, unexpected courage. Smoke on.
Yep.
So that's a 2. I'm up to a 5 versus a 2. And that's -4.
What was that?
That was a -4.
Ooh.
That sucks.
Yes.
Alright, a 3 versus a 2. That's fair.
Was it automatic fail?
What's that?
Was it an automatic fail? Oh.
I'm a 3. Wendy's ability, I'm an idiot. 3 versus a 2. 0.
What's her ability? To discard a card to redraw?
Oh, yeah, to draw new ones. Especially when I use that unexpected courage. Heal that. That's my turn.
You want to play Nightmare?
Oh, can we just play Tiddly Winks? I don't. Might be more of my mental capacity.
Alright. Let's see. It's me then, huh?
Yep.
I gotta punch this maniac, man. I feel like the chances aren't great, though. You know? Not great.
Are you a 5 versus 3?
Yeah, I'm a 5 because I lost my machete.
It's your agility, a 3?
It is a 3. Yeah, I guess I get the same chance to punch it as I do to evade it, so let's do that.
Is that Hunter?
No.
Yeah. Do that.
-1.
Sweet.
That's a success. I can just keep letting him engage with me and slowly kill himself.
And you.
And, okay, that's 1. Let's see. Mess hall or yard? I'm going to the yard.
Okay.
Feel good about that?
Yeah. Do it to it.
I don't need weapons. So that's going to put a damper on things.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I should do it. Okay, I'm going to the yard. Let's see what we got here. The fresh air and the illusion of freedom makes the asylum's courtyard a common gathering place for patients. Makes the asylum's courtyard a common, yeah. Through the barred windows, dead tree branches sway in the wind. Gray, overcast skies trap the asylum in a dull limbo. The yard has 1 shroud, 1 clue per investigator. While you're investigating the yard, it gets +1 shroud for each horror on you. Cool. As an action, if there are no clues on the yard, take 1 damage. Remember that you incited a fight amongst the patients. Why would you do that? What kind of jerk? Okay. Can probably handle that, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
If you're going to handle anywhere, it's there.
There it is. Cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to investigate at a 2 to 1. And then it doesn't get any extra shroud because I don't have any horror on me. I don't have anything to discard. Anyway. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Ready for this? You trust me? Oh, that's a fail. Okay, that's me.
We suck at investigating.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You did go, yeah, right?
I did.
You did go.
Remember, I failed twice because I'm an idiot.
Yes,
and then,
that was amazing.
Got a clue. Okay, now you have Hunter. This readies. Stays where it is.
Cool.
And, yeah. Your resource. Thank you. Draw a card. Hey, there's my buddy.
There's my buddy.
I have charisma, so I can have 2 friends.
Nice.
2 whole friends.
2 whole friends.
So I'm going to make another friend. Yay. Sure.
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 Alright. I gotta dance with the Yellow King.
Oh, there it is. Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna test a 3 willpower.
Okay.
And if I fail, this maniac is gonna come and engage with me.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to pitch a true grit in order to give myself a +1. It's a skull, that's a -1. Sweet, that's a success.
Very good.
Over to you.
I'm ready to take my turn.
Sweet.
And I shall.
And I shall.
So, I have 6 resources here. You guess one down.
Leo DeLuca, Leo DeLuca, Leo DeLuca.
Here he comes.
Show me Leo DeLuca.
There he is. There he is. Okay.
That's the best. That's the best use of 6 resources.
It's pretty good. 2 machetes. That would probably be good too. Alright, I'm investigating with my lantern. 3 versus 2. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right. Nice. Yeah, baby.
I've been thinking about a custom investigator. The investigator's special ability is that they can dual wield. Can I tell you about this? If they get 2 of the same, like it has to be 2 of the same weapon, so like 2 machetes, but that you can double trigger the event on it.
That would be sick.
How cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be sick. What, like 5? Probably like 5 combat, 1 intellect, 2 agility, 3 willpower, something like that. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my second action. I got 2 more actions. That action was brought to you by Leo DeLuca.
Thanks, Leo.
And I'm going to... What is the deal with this lady? What's the deal with mad patience?
What's the deal with asylum food?
I'm going to wait to deal with her, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to draw a card. No, I'm going to take a resource.
Okay.
It's good to have money.
It's good to have land.
What happens when you attack her, you take a horror. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's rough.
Brutal.
It's real rough.
Alright, that's it for me.
Cool, man. Now we'll draw.
Boyo. Oh, boyo.
Oh, boyo. Alright, let's do 4 resources for a beat cop.
Okay.
Get a beat cop baddie. Do I want a beat cop or do I want a guard dog? That's the question. Let's do a beat cop.
Yeah.
Film beat cop. Alright, let's investigate again.
Okay.
Try that out. I'm investigating a 2-to-1. That is a hooded figure. Minus X. X is the amount of horror on you, which is 0.
Sweet.
That's a clue for me. That's a clue for me. And I'm going to use my last action to incite a riot. No, I'm going to investigate 2-to-1. +1.
Whoa.
Sweet. Okay, that's my turn.
We can trigger this now if we want, or
Yeah?
we can wait. It's up to us. I believe we can do that in any action window.
Hands in.
Let's do it.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Do it.
Go for it!
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about. Turning a corner, you nearly bump into a nurse with light brown hair and sharp features. Ooh, it's a lady. You tell her about the violent patients and the strange things you've seen, but she doesn't listen. When you inquire about Daniel, she informs you that he is a patient of Dr. Mintz with a Z and that he resides in the secured basement level. Unfortunately, she refuses to let you go into that area of the asylum. The investigators must decide. We choose one. There are 4 options here. Any investigator tests 4 punches. 4 punches to intimidate her into giving you the keys.
Okay.
Do you want me to read you the whole thing? Like the whole effect?
No.
Okay. I like your style.
Yep.
Any investigator tests for agility to steal the keys from her. Any investigator tests for intellect to persuade her to give you the keys. Or you knock her over and grab the keys. Remember that you took the keys by force.
Well, agility might... Well, what are you at? You're at...
I am at a 6
combat.
6 combat. I couldn't help with agility or investigation.
Agility,
It's 4 for all the tests.
Agility, I can get myself up to 6.
Yeah.
I don't know how we feel about it.
I just went ahead and read it. If we fail these tests, we just have to try another way.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like Mark Harrigan is like he's disturbed. He's just gonna start punching ladies.
Sure.
You know, he's just gonna he sees a lady, he punches a lady.
You're not my wife.
Because because he's got PTSD. Everyone's an enemy. You know, he's sick. He's sick in the head.
My wife might be stupid, but I still love her. We ever play Firewatch?
Any Firewatch fans out there? That's a deep cut. So I'm going to test that. It's a 6-4. And, oh man, should I vicious blow this nurse?
No. No.
You punch the nurse so hard her mother feels it. Alright, 6-4. 6-4 plus 1. Yes. Old lady punching Mark Harrigan. That's what he does best. Okay, we advance to 2A.
Beautiful.
This stays under here. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. 2A. The Really Bad Ones, version 1. Oh, it says version 1.
We were asked in setup if a certain event happened in the past campaign.
Got it.
Past scenario, we would pick version 1 or 2.
That is cool. Which event was it? Do you want to say?
It was.
Or do you not want to say?
There was a specific text we would have had to add it to our campaign.
Gotcha.
log.
Okay.
I don't recall offhand what it was.
Daniel is somewhere in the secured basement where the most dangerous patients are kept. Now that you have the key, you can explore this area of the asylum. Ignore the text on the unrevealed side of Arkham Asylum locations. On the unrevealed side. Ignore the text on unrevealed sides? Okay, gotcha. So we can now get to the basement. Right. Objective. Find the patient confinement. You know, I have to say, I don't mean to break immersion here, but I love the way that they know that they're not just like, you can now get into the basement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I think that the way that they introduce this also is something that makes, like, you know that I've been playing around a little bit with making custom scenarios and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way they introduce that makes this such a cool framework to be like, here's how you do what you're trying to do without being super explicit and making it versatile.
Yes.
I think that's really cool. Objective. Find the patient confinement location with Daniel Chesterfield. You will be instructed when to advance.
Okay. There are patient confinements, which is probably why this is also worded that way, because there might be things there.
Right.
Okay. So we're now able to get into the basement.
The basement.
Okay, we're into the enemy stage. None of them move. They don't have Hunter. Yeah, it's a resource. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Hey, buddy. Guess what I got?
Machete. And let's do it. There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the art on this card. Can we get a... Look at that guy. Look at that guy slicing his brow open.
Good God.
He's carving a sign into his head. Oh, it was a peril. You weren't supposed to look. Dear listeners, the Times regrets this error. Oh, this is neat.
I got a
Oh, this is cool.
Roach Swarm. That's what I got right here.
This is cool.
Its attack value or its fight, like check value, I don't know how to call it. Say fight value is X, where X is the shroud value of the location. So it's a 3/2/3.
Okay. This is a really cool card, by the way.
All right.
You're gonna be excited for this.
Okay. I am ready.
My body is ready.
So yeah, I think I'm going to evade the cockroaches here.
Okay.
5 versus 3. Yeah. I'll go 5 versus 3. Nice too. Grown woman running away from some cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like me.
I relate to this character so much.
I am not engaged with the location. I'm engaged with a mad patient.
With that attitude, you aren't.
I'll never get engaged. Alright, second action. Should I evade that too? Should I kill her? Nah, when I attack her, I would have to take a horror. Oh, I could just put it on Peter. Peter boy.
Peter boy.
No, I'm gonna evade her. I'm just gonna leave all of these behind for you to come and kill. Okay.
Fine with that.
So
That's what I'm built for.
I am a 6 versus a 3. Skull. Skull is -1.
It is -1.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you fail?
Nope. I succeeded. She's there. That was evade, move, evade, move. We in. Chevalier 4.
You've done it.
You know what? Dank air drifted out of some of the darker hallways. Carolyn asked, "Do some of these passageways lead underground?" Nurse Heather nodded. "It's a very old building, Doctor." It's from the investigators of Arkham Horror. That's Mallory O'Meara.
Oh my god, you're supposed to ignore the unrevealed text.
Not the flavor. I need the flavor.
The flavor.
Basement hall. Oh, I see a rat down there. Chevalier 4, 1 clue per investigator force. After the basement hall is revealed, put the 4 set-aside patient confinement locations into play. The cramped stone staircase leads deep underground to the basement level of the asylum. Cries and howls of anguish torment you from behind the hall's many iron doors. You can't imagine what it would be like to live your days in this place. Cool.
There they are.
And we can move, into any of those from the basement here. I didn't say forced after. Yeah, just puts it into play. It gets 2 clues. What did I do? I evaded. I moved. I evaded. I moved. Okay. Bloop. And that's it for me.
You have 4 actions. You're like the corp.
No, I'm like the.
You're like the runner.
Yeah, I'm the runner.
You're the runner. I'm the corp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's exciting.
Not the core.
Not the corp. Okay.
As an additional cost to enter patient confinement, you must spend one. Although it,
Interesting. I'm really interested by this card.
Spend 1 clue, spend 1 clue, spend 1 clue. Okay, so we need 4 clues to get into each of these.
Okay. 4 clues to get into each?
Well, 4 clues
4,
to get into all of them.
Got
Excuse me. 1 clue per.
Spend a clue. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many clues do you have right now? 0?
0.
Okay. Let's see. Should I head out to the garden here to try and get more clues? I just played a machete as my first action.
Well, I think.
We're gonna need some clues.
Yeah, I think it's whoever enters must spend the
Right,
clue, right?
yeah.
So
But we're gonna need some clues because you're only gonna be able to get into 2. And if that
You are
doesn't-
correct.
If that doesn't find you, Mr. Chesterfield.
we boned.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to head to the garden then. It's a garden. Yeah, I'll head to the garden.
Because it's you cannot enter the garden.
Got it. Cool. Then I won't head to the garden. Alright, then I head back to the asylum halls. The maniac engages with me. He takes a damage. I take a damage. I draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Here's
6. Oh, I do have a beat cop. Yeah, let's throw that on the Mr. Beat Cop. Mr. Beat Cop. And
Feel the beat.
feel the beat. Feel the rhythm. And let's see. I am going to evade him. This is a 3 to 1. -2.
Beautiful. You evading?
About that. And I'm going to move to the mess hall. So that was move,
Evade.
get engaged, evade, move. Mess hall. I don't know why I said get engaged, because that wasn't an action. I was listing actions. The mess hall, a wide open doorway leads into the asylum's mess hall where patients would have their meals. It's quieter than you expected. There are no chairs scuffling, dishes clanking, or patients speaking with one another. It's got 2 shroud. It's got 2 clues per investigator, so 4 total. Forced after... Did you know that? It's because I picked it up like this and I showed you.
Yeah.
You were looking at it. After you successfully investigate the mess hall, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Okay.
Okay. They hear that victory. That's victory 1. Was that victory 1?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I'm really curious what the purpose of inciting a fight would have been. Especially because it doesn't say anything about advancing anything, so it's not like there's a fight and everyone's distracted, it's just like, you're an asshole. Mark in your campaign log that you're a huge dick.
Kind of a dick. Okay. Yeah. That was both of us.
That's me, yep.
Okay. Thank you. Draw a card. 6, 7,
Hand limit is 8, right?
Yep.
Do you know if this here encounter card counts against it?
I think so.
I was under the impression it did too.
Yeah, I think so.
You got one too, huh?
Let's say it does. Yeah, I've had that for a while.
Sweet.
Okay. Pop that there. Oh, you move the other way. We need to ready all of those.
Cool, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? Fine, you can have a +3 fight. That's my dog snoring. Dog just meowed.
I got a maniac here, so he dealt me a damage which I gave to the beat cup, and he took a damage himself.
Okay. I got a young psychopath here. It's 2-2. He keeps doing. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Force. After young psychopath engages you, you must either take 1 horror or gets +3 fight until the end of the investigation phase. You can have your plus fight. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Just going to.
I care.
You should.
I don't care.
Cool. We'll take care of this.
Okay. Take care of business.
Okay. A 5 versus a 3 to evade. This here lady.
This here lady.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to use it. So I'm going to throw a survival instinct in, kick me up to a 6. Yeah. And let's pop that out there. 0. Cool. She's exhausted. She's just so tired.
She's just whooped.
Just so tired. And
She's
then
had a day.
Well, she's not looking. I sneak attack her.
Wow.
She's got garroted. And then I guess I'm gonna investigate.
I love how thematically we come into a home for the mentally disinclined, and we just start roughing them up.
Yep. Get out of my face. Okay.
He's just like hockey checking them into walls.
Give
me the keys. 2 questions. 1, where's the keys? And 2, give me the keys.
So, I evaded. Killed her. Drew a card.
Yep.
I'll put Lone Wolf out. For 1.
Okay.
Is it worth it? Took
Is
a click
it worth
and a
it?
credit. Or a resource.
Action compression.
Ooh. That's not action compression.
No. No, it's definitely not.
It will be soon enough. Okay, that was me.
Okay. Sarn it. God, sarn it.
I'm just trying to dig through this. Got a card in there.
Alright. Okay, you ready? Ready for this?
I'm prepared.
I mean, I gotta get these mess hall clues, but I got nothing to help me out here. I got nothing. I got bupkis. But I would get to discard some cards, and I got plenty of those.
We gotta take care of the maniac first, right?
I do have to take care of the maniac, but that's easy!
Easy peasy.
I got some real...
With this machete.
I got some real problems. Alright. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to evade him.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. Do you think it's okay to just come in here and start busting up lunatics?
Yeah.
They're they're you know, they're the underdog.
Look, you don't have to tell me. Reveal that. 0.
I'm evading. It's a 0. How'd you know that?
Oh. Soaping.
Freaking me out.
Living on a prayer.
You're freaking me out is what you're doing.
Freaking me out, man.
Freaking me out, man. Alright. I'm going to investigate for a 2-2 because that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
I mean, I could run away.
Alright.
Just got a haul of lunatics.
It's true.
To run down. Swinging a machete.
The entire all there's just
I'm hoping
mad patience and cockroaches.
I'm just hoping I get the 0 again. Ready?
Okay.
That's a +1. That's a clue.
Beautiful.
That's a clue for me. I just need 2 of these and then I'm done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a little fix.
Alright.
2-2. -1. Come on. Do us a favor. I successfully investigated that last turn, so I think I had to give up a card here. Yeah. That one now. It's gonna be this one. I'm gonna throw a taunt. Okay. That's you. Oh, you've already gone. So, Mr. Maniac here. He's. Oh no, I'm sorry. He just readies. Is he ready and then re-engage?
Yep. No. Ready?
Yeah.
Readies? Then engages.
Re-engage. What's the point of evading? What's even the point?
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
Kill him.
Yeah. Well.
You have to take
apparently,
damage. He takes damage.
Apparently, I have a little bit more sympathy than you do.
I guess so. Well, I just killed this young psychopath.
6, 7, 8, 9, and now I have to discard. So,
8 credit. And a card. Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Alright, I'm going to discard that.
Okay. Do me.
Oh, I'm sorry, we did that right. Let's see. Spawn in the nearest asylum halls. Yay. I got a mad patient. I got a mad deuce. Oh boy.
Alright. I tossed the Peter Silvestri to bump my willpower up to a 6. I'm testing a 6 versus 4. It's X, where X is travel. So 6 versus 4. And that's -3. So if I fail, I either take 1 horror for each point I fail by, or do something else. I'm going to take the horror and put it on Peter Silvestri. He's so good.
He's so good.
So good. Because I'm getting +1 willpower and +1 agility. And he heals horror.
When you watch this video later,
yeah,
you're gonna go back to the beginning where you first played that, and I realized what Peter Silvestri's ability is, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, he can heal himself.
What?
He can heal his own horror.
He's a football player.
Because I feel like
he doesn't know any better.
He doesn't know any better. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. It's like, I can't be scared of anything. I'm the quarterback. I'm on top of the world. Okay. Would you like to go, or should I?
Let me go.
All right. Is this what? That's what you?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to evade the maniac. 3 versus 1. -2. That's a successful evade. Oh, I can't do that. That would just be foolish. Okay. Before I lose the ability to do it, here's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You with me on this?
Yes. I'm ready.
I am going to investigate.
Okay.
At a 2-2. But I'm going to take a direct damage with Sophie to add +2 to that, so it's a 4-2.
Okay.
Now I also flip Sophie. Okay.
Okay.
I'm investigating in 4-2.
Okay.
That's my second action. That was a success. I got the clue.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 action left.
Okay. You have to discard a card.
Thank you. I do have to discard a card. So I'm going to discard... Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to discard taunt. Okay.
Okay.
Last action.
All right.
Because that's not what I don't want to taunt anyone around here.
Okay.
Because clearly I'm the more sympathetic member of our party. All right. So I am going to play Shortcut.
Uh-huh.
It's fast. Play only on your turn. Choose an investigator location. Move that investigator to a connecting location. So I'm going to move here. Okay?
Okay.
These guys engage with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to spend 2 to play Elusive, which is also fast. Play only on your turn. Disengage from each enemy. Engage with you and move to a revealed location with no enemies. Oh, with no enemies. That doesn't help me. I didn't read the rest of the text. That's bad. It's real bad. Okay, let me dial that back real quick.
Okay.
Can I take a fast action if I've used all my actions? Is that legal?
I don't think you can.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you can. We'll have to check. I mean, we can check the rules reference, but I don't believe that you can.
Like, you can only take a fast action if you normally would have been able to take an action?
I think so.
Yeah?
Does it say you have to play it on your turn?
Play only on your turn.
I think your turn is over, right?
Use your turn over? Okay.
After you take your circle.
Alright, let me dial it all the way back then. Okay, and that's a next turn. That's a next turn thing.
Well, we can check the rules reference or just...
Yeah? Do you want to check the rules?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's check it. Let's do it! Because I feel like this is important. This is the one time that I would ever interrupt a video to check the rules reference. It might be on here, actually. A fast card does not cost an action to be played and is not a fast card event may be played from your hand at any time. Its instructions specify a fast asset may be played during any player window on your turn. That didn't help. That didn't help, Shane.
Nope.
This is so important. You have no idea how important this is.
Yeah. That's what we made right there.
This is my... What is this? This is my little bighorn.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Fast.
It's alphabetical, bro. Bro.
Thanks.
Remember, I have 1 action left.
Okay.
Remember it, dear viewers. What do you got for me?
So reading. Card may be played.
I'm fucking reading.
Is there a player? Oh, you know what? I should look at the timing chart in the back. I think.
Yeah, and it can be played. It can be played during an action window. So if I have an action window between playing my last action.
Let's see. Permits 3 actions. Order. After investigator takes an action, which is the previous player window. After an investigator takes an action, return to the previous player window. The investigator may end his or her turn early if there are no other actions he or she wishes to perform. That's interesting. If the investigator does not or cannot take an action, proceed to investigator's turn ends. Player window. The investigator may take an action if able, if an action was taken. Yeah, I guess so. It says,
Yeah?
So on the chart, active investigator may take an action if able. If an action was taken, return to previous player window. If no action was taken, proceed to investigator's turn ends. So we would get to, we would keep, you take your first action, we go to player window. Second action, go to player window. Third action, active investigator may take an action if able. If an action was taken, return to the previous player window. So you go back to the player window, and then you go into 2.2.1. If no action was taken, proceed to investigator's turn ends. So I think that you can, I guess? Sounds like you can. Based on that, you have a player window.
Okay.
And your turn's not over yet because it hasn't gotten to investigator's turn ends.
Okay.
Okay.
You feel comfortable with letting me do that?
We checked the charts.
We
I think
checked
we've
it.
done all we
All right.
possibly could. I was skeptical about it.
Thanks for bearing with us, dear viewer. So here I go.
Okay.
As my last action, I'm moving here.
Okay.
I'm getting engaged with these two enemies.
Yep. Then there would be a player window.
Player window, in which I am playing this card, which is elusive, which is fast. Disengage with those enemies and move to... No.
Shortcut.
Shortcut is what I meant to play.
Yep.
Shortcut. But they come with me then, right?
Yeah, they do.
Which is fine. They come with me. These were
you know what? Do you take an attack of opportunity when that happens?
I don't know. Fast action.
Well, you do have to take the 1 damage from the maniac.
Okay. Fine.
At the very least.
Fine. Draw my card from that. I'm pretty sure fast actions don't incur an attack of opportunity.
I think you're right.
Yeah?
I think you're right.
Dude, we're bending all sorts of rules here.
I mean, attack of opportunity. Every time you take an action other than to fight, evade, or activate a parlay or resign ability.
What would be the point of a card like let's say for example I had played elusive. What would be the point of a card like elusive if it provoked several attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point.
Like that
I mean,
would
if
be
it would have
ridiculous
said,
card.
So if it would have said action in bold evade,
Yeah.
automatic success,
Yeah.
then that would lead me to believe that. But I think you're right. Okay.
Okay, cool. So I took shortcut to move here, which moved all the enemies here. Now I have another action window in which I am playing elusive, which means I disengage from all of them, and here I am in the basement, in the safety of a basement in an asylum.
Wow. What a play.
What a play, right?
Plays for days.
The comments right now are blowing up. You fucking suck at this game. You fucked up.
Why would you even put this on YouTube?
Go back to Netrunner, you noob. That's it. I'm done.
All right. We have a lot of things to check. I have a lot of things to check after this game. Okay. Yeah. So I had not gone yet, I believe. Because you went first. Okay. Let me get some clues. I'm gonna use my lantern. Drops that trap value to a 3. I play perception. That bumps me up to a 5. So 5 versus 3. Oh, you fucked up my lone wolf. You prick. I succeed.
Wait, dial it all back.
Dial it back.
Dial it all back.
I draw a card from perception. Alright. I'm going to use my lantern again. And... okay. Using my lantern, pop that down to a 3. I'll pop myself up to a 4 with Leo DeLuca. 4 versus a 3. Here we go. -1. Beautiful. It's 2 actions. Okay. And so I got both of the clues.
Nice.
I'm going to move into this closest one, see what happens. Spend a clue. The heavy metal door is firmly shut and locked from the outside. The thin slit that would allow you to peer inside the cell is stuck. 1 clue, shroud value of 5. Action. Test your combat against a 2 to release the patient here from his bonds. If you succeed, he howls like a wolf and tears off through the basement. Remember that you released a dangerous patient.
Great.
Okay. There was that. And, yeah, I don't care about doing that, so I'm going to go back.
Oh, boy. Does the clue... the clue was there. Okay, I didn't know if you had to put it on there as a
Nope.
result. Okay.
Okay, and that was my turn. So I've got 2 clues. Popped in, popped out.
Okay.
There you. Draw a card.
Woo!
That's a good one. What do I got over here? Ooh. Getting close here. It's 6. This guy readies.
What a mess.
What a mess.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and put that.
We got mad patience.
Put that in my hand too.
We got mad patience out here.
Let's see how many of these I can get in my hand.
They're just piling up. Just piling up out here. I got a mad patient out here in the,
Okay. All right.
The wings here. Okay.
So, yeah, why don't you start first?
Okay, I can handle that. All right, I'm going to spend a clue to move to this one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, he healed this one.
Test willpower X, where X is the amount of horror on you. Yay! I guess I do technically do this test because the only way I could fail is a automatic fail.
Yep.
Woo. Okay, great success. The amount of horror, if you succeed, you recognize the room. Remember that you recalled the way out.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Called the way out.
Okay.
So you did that as an action.
Oh, that is an action, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Get it out of the way.
Cool. So, I recalled the way out, and then from here, do I have to move back here to move to another one?
Yeah, look, this one.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Such a smart ass. Alright, one action to recall the way out, and then move back, and that's the end of my turn.
Oh, no, lone wolf. Sorry. Okay. Let's move into this one.
You don't need it.
Spend the clue.
You don't need the calories.
Trial value of 2. 1 clue. Forced after patient confinement is revealed. Advance to Act 2B. Fuck. That's not good. Oh, unless this is actually what we needed to do? No. We're trying to... Oh, yeah. The act is good.
The act is good.
We advance to Act 2B.
So if you're curious, I just pinged the rules discussion channel on the Mythos Busters Discord to ask about what we just did with do fast actions, provoke an attack of opportunity. The answer is no, they do not. And the last was, can you play a fast action after your last action? And the answer was yes. The reason for both of those is because they don't count as an action.
Okay.
And that you do have an action
Player
window at the
window.
end. Yeah,
Sick.
you have an action
That's
window.
really good to know. Know your player windows.
Know your player windows.
Or just wait until they come up like
Or
this.
just make it up as you go on.
Just watch our videos.
Just watch us fuck it up. Or, you know what? Just watch Mythosbusters.
Yeah,
because they seem to know the answer.
Mythosbusters. That's a much better idea. They're way more entertaining, too. Alright, we advanced to Act 2B.
Yes. When you enter his cell... Oh, you found him. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was too busy finding out if I fucked up. When you enter his cell, you find Daniel huddled in a corner of the room, sobbing and rocking back and forth on the ground. No mask, he stammers over and over. You help him to his feet and try to console him. You don't punch him like you did to every other inmate. You help him to his feet and try to console him, telling him that he is not crazy, that strange events have been occurring throughout town ever since the King in Yellow returned to Arkham. It's Nigel, he exclaims, gripping you tightly. Nigel made us speak his name. He made us speak the oath, and now he lives inside us, controlling us. Don't you understand? He rambles on. We spoke his name, and the price was paid. Hastur, Hastur, O King! You believe you might understand more about the situation if you can calm him down, but you'll have to get him out of this asylum if you are to accomplish that. Choose an investigator at patient confinement Daniel's cell, which is you. Put the set-aside Daniel Chesterfield card, asset side face up, into play under that investigator's control. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each enemy beneath the act deck into the encounter deck.
Okay. Oh, yep. Let me just
There we go.
put that there. I forgot to put that in my deck beforehand, so...
Who dat?
Doesn't matter.
And then we're on to Act 3A, planning the escape. With or without Daniel, you have to get out of this place as soon as you can. Ignore the text on the unrevealed side of Arkham Asylum locations. So we can now get out of the garden, right?
That's sick.
So wasn't that what the last one said?
Oh, yeah. Or no, it said Arkham... oh, yeah,
Arkham
this does
Asylum
have the
location.
Arkham Asylum...
I thought so.
But now it says on the revealed side, right?
On the unrevealed side, it's still the same.
Unrevealed side.
Yeah, still the same. So we could have gotten out of here, but it looks like it's likely the exit, so I made the right choice in turning around. Objective, if investigators
Oh,
have...
you know what? These also say... Ignore the text on...
What?
What they say? Doesn't it say ignore... Oh, no, because it was on
Nah.
the unrevealed side? Doesn't it say...
It is on the unrevealed side.
And it says Arkham Asylum locations?
But you wouldn't be able to get in here otherwise.
We would just move in then, right?
I guess. How else would you get into the basement, though? The only way we could have gotten in here was getting that unrevealed thing. We done something wrong.
No, I meant that we would have to spend the clue to get in there. Because if we're ignoring this text,
Yeah.
then we would just move in. And just
Right, but what I'm saying is that we would never even see these cards unless we were ignoring the text on this card first.
Mhm.
Which means why would there even... In what situation, then, would you be spending the clue?
I stay corrected.
All right.
There's a different version of the Act 2,
Ah, got it.
maybe.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, maybe there was some way we could have forced our way in, and then in that case we would have had to use clues. That's an interesting thought. And that now that we have the key, we can just walk along and open anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh. Well, it was still pretty impressive that I got these clues and
That was a hell of a move.
fought my way back. I'm still pretty excited about that. Except I don't have those clues for us to get the fuck out of here.
Pretty good.
All right, so you ready for this bombshell? Objective. If investigators have performed 4 of the following, you must advance. Know the guards' patrols, set fire in the kitchen, incited a fight amongst the patients, release the dangerous patient. You did that, right?
No, I can.
Recalled the way out, which I did, and distracted the guards. We've done 1 of 4.
Okay. So you've done this one.
Yes.
I'm in here. I could do that. No, I would have to go back. It's better suited for you to do it.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Okay.
so that's the only way we can advance?
We have to do 4 of those, so we've done 1 so far. So we have to do that one.
Okay.
We can set a fight in the yard on our way out,
Alright.
and then we got to do 1 more. Kitchen sounds like it's probably where the other one happens.
Is this the last one?
No.
Okay.
Doing that advances the act. Doing what I just said.
Okay. Okay. Huh.
Huh.
Okay. That's cool. Yes.
Yeah.
I do not have a clue to get in there. I spent 1 action.
We don't need to. We can ignore that. Remember?
rules and stuff.
Rules. I did not think that was going to
Take
happen.
that in post. 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions.
Take that in post.
Ah, you know what?
Cinnamon post crunch.
Let me just go back there. Where does he go?
He goes in your threat area, face up, or in your player area. Not your threat area. He's not an enemy, so he goes in that area. Yeah, place him into play under your control.
So I have to lose Peter or Leo.
Oh. Peter. No!
It's +1 agility and +1 willpower.
What a good card
And
that
it
is.
heals horror. It is.
That's a really good card. That's my boy.
He going. Okay. Oh god. I need to spend 2 actions to get rid of this, which was not letting me move more than once each turn.
Why do you tell me you have that?
What?
I can't.
I can't. I won't.
I won't.
Respect the game. I respect the game too much. And then I'll move back for my last action.
Okay.
Oh, no. I don't... No, the first action was brought to you by Leo DeLuca. So I still had 3 more actions. Okay. That's it. I'm done. And, yeah. Get resources, draw cards, right?
Oh, boy.
I have to remember this whenever I take horror. If one is not assigned to him, take 1 damage. Okay. That's fine. Actually, I've taken no horror or damage, so
Okay.
it's pretty good, I guess.
Pretty.
Pretty good. Okay. Ready up?
Yep. Resource?
This advances. Yeah, I got it.
Did we do that already?
What?
Did we do that all that stuff already?
No, I did. You didn't.
Okay.
You've been sitting there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking about how I was going to get through here. Ooh. Oh, this is not good. It's not good. It's really bad. In the back of your mind, a force beckons. Have you seen it? It calls to you. Glimpsing something in your peripheral vision, you turn and find a familiar symbol peering back at you wherever you look. It is etched upon the doors, drawn on walls, painted on the patient's canvases. You cannot escape it. Lead investigator must randomly choose an enemy from among the set-aside monster enemies and shuffle it into the encounter deck without looking at it. Check campaign log. If Constance Dumaine is not listed under VIP slain, she is. Search the collection for Constance Dumaine, a little too sociable, and spawn her in the garden. She is dead. So
She's dead. We did the right thing.
we did the right thing. Why don't you go ahead and put that one in there? Can you shuffle that in for me? Don't look at it.
Okay. And then,
His domain. Flee. Flee while you still can. Forced. When you would place an enemy beneath the act deck, shuffle that enemy into the encounter deck instead. Oh, come on, really?
oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Okay, I got amnesia, which means I need to choose and discard all but 1 card from my hand. Does this card count? Is this the 1 card I have to leave in my hand?
I don't know.
I mean, it's in my hand.
Sounds like that's probably the card you need to keep, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's terrible. You have no idea how bad that is.
Okay.
We're dead. I have all the cards here to help us win.
All the cards.
And here they go.
Well, I'm just gonna have to get evading like a madman.
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna, I got no damage or heart. I'm just gonna carry them all.
Alright.
Or not.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Arkham Horror.
Arkham Horror.
Yeah, Arkham Horror.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And I think this is my...
Fuck!
What was this one here?
Is that the one that was supposed to be shuffled into there? Was it the monster I gave you?
Possibly.
Let me look. Let me look like real secretly like this. Ready? Yeah, it's a monster.
Okay.
I saw nothing else about the card.
What did I shuffle in there? What was my card?
Did you shuffle in the one from your hand? No.
No, it's probably the card I draw. What card did I draw? I just gotta look. Idiot.
Idiot.
These look familiar.
Just draw a different one.
We didn't draw them yet.
Yeah, I don't think we did. I think you're right.
Okay. Well,
I think
hopefully
nervous energy.
Hopefully we didn't just put 2 monsters in there, but whatever.
Should still be 5 here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's about to be a lot more.
Great.
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 Great. Great.
Now we need to draw.
Yep.
Is this your card? I think I had Pierce of Vestry.
Yeah, I gotta put straight jacket puts machete back in my hand.
5 versus 4.
This is not going well.
0. Well, I'm okay.
Good.
I'm fine. No damage, no harm.
I'm fine.
Sitting pretty.
This is fine.
Everything's fine. Don't worry. Do you have something you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, I can go first.
I can at least get out of your way to get you a resource, but
I mean, I don't care.
What's your plan?
Go over here and see what it says. See if it says any of these things.
Yeah. I mean, we know that this.
Oh
one
yeah,
does.
you should go here and do this.
All right, so let's do that first. All right,
Definitely.
So I'm gonna go first. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discard straight jacket. I need to do that first, don't I? Boy, oh boy. Okay.
I mean, I think you can get that without getting out of your straitjacket.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yes. Just thinking. I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to anticipate what this says when it flips over. If it's going to help us clear all these guys away from the door. Okay, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to make this test.
Don't you have -1 to all your stuff from Kirk?
Yes, I do. This is the first skill test I've done since then, actually. But ready?
Yep.
It's an automatic fail. I got one more chance.
Okay.
It's +1.
Beautiful.
So we release the dangerous patient.
Cool.
Because we're awesome.
Is that one of the things it says?
Yes it is.
Good.
Yep. So we've got 2 of the 4. And
all
I'm
right.
done.
Take a resource. I go over here. This is probably folly. It's not.
Yeah? What does it say?
1 clue. Shred value 3. Test my intellect against as an action, test intellect against 2 to speak to the patient here. If you succeed, you are able to interpret her ravings. Remember that you know the guard's patrol.
Sweet. Cool. That is one of the things.
Alright. It's one of the actions. Now I gotta test my intellect against 2. Oh, yeah. Let's get resourceful.
Do it.
So bump me up to a 4 versus a 2. Oh, coming at you.
Coming at you like a
Skull.
hurricane.
What's a skull?
Skull is -1.
Okay, I succeeded. So
Okay. I will not read the rest.
Okay. Okay, so we did that.
We done.
We did that. So now we need to do one more, and I will pop back over here, just so I'm ready to go. Okay. Okay, resource.
Resources.
Card. That's kind of a waste at this point. So yeah. Doom.
Ready. Sorry, my baby monitor crashed.
It's okay. Swarm of roaches.
She's chatting to herself.
Yes, she does.
God damn it.
Oh, we haven't been taking any horror. Were we supposed to be taking horror and stuff throughout this thing?
Yeah.
Like, do these things do horror?
I know, actually. No,
they
none
don't
of
do
them
damage.
have.
Huh.
Well, geez. I have the Asylum Gorger. He spawns in the basement halls, so he engages with you.
Oh.
We're about to die. He's got Hunter. Asylum Gorger cannot make attacks of opportunity and cannot attack during the same phase as it moved from its Hunter keyword.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that's pretty nice.
Very interesting.
It's all Vadim, like all the rest.
Like all the rest.
Oh,
Good
I
for
was successful when I used resourceful, so I get to take back a survivor card into my hand.
Okay.
So I'll take survival instinct back, which is going to be pretty good. This is going to be the way that I get through there.
Okay.
You, I don't know.
Yeah, me.
Because this lets me, during an evasion attempt, I can immediately disengage every enemy and move to a connecting location.
Okay.
So I can
I'm going to be perfectly honest. The fact that I lost all my cards and then got a straitjacket on that put my machete back in my hand, it's going to slow me down, and I'm probably going to die. So get out while you can.
There's nothing there. It's Can I kill this guy? Let me see if I can kill him. Possibly.
You need to get to the
There's
yard.
really no reason for it.
You need to get to the yard and spend one action to take a damage and incite a fight, and then you can probably... That'll advance this act, okay?
Okay.
So that's what you need to do. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. We didn't take our actions yet. We were just doing...
That just started.
We just drew these.
Right. That just started. Okay.
Okay.
We'll go first.
Ooh. The timing is going to be difficult for... Oh, you know what?
Well...
You know what? This does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So I evade this.
Okay.
Move.
I could also go first, and I could get all these enemies, because I'm going to die.
Nah, I can use this to get through.
Okay. Go for it.
Or... I mean, actually... The moment I engage this guy, he dies.
Okay.
And then we've got these two to deal with.
And this one. They're all there.
Oh, I thought you
Sorry.
said that.
They're all there.
That's okay. I mean, I can definitely kill one of them.
Alright. Godspeed.
I mean, it's going to take some time.
Go for it. I'll be right behind you.
Start killing some stuff. Okay. Well, if the skill test is successful, I'll kill one, evade one, disengage from the others.
Oh, man.
So there'll be
He's doing it.
There'll be two there that are readied. If this goes over, I may immediately disengage, and I may. Oh, you know what? I could kill one. Thank you. Okay.
You do your thing.
All right.
Make one.
All right. All right. Do not take attack of opportunity. All right. So I move. All these engage me. This gets killed. It's a human. It's a lunatic. It's not a monster. Oh, when you place an enemy... Oh, beneath the act deck. Never mind. We're good. So I moved. Took attack of opportunity from the roaches. So I've taken 2 damage now. All of these are engaged with me. Alright. I'm going to evade a mad patient. Alright, so I moved. I took attack of opportunity from the roaches. They engaged me with the maniac. I took a damage, killed the maniac. So now I've got these 5 enemies engaged with me. Okay. Alright, let's, yeah, I'm gonna evade this one. I'll use survival instincts. This is such a good time to have that. Thank God for resourceful. Okay, so now I am evading at a 4, 5, 6 versus a 3. Okay. I evaded this one.
Yeah.
Now that lets me Skill test is successful during an evasion attempt. The evading investigator may immediately disengage from each other enemy engaged with him or her and move to a connecting location. So I disengage from all of these.
Are they exhausted?
No, just disengaged, unfortunately. So let's see. That's a second action.
Yeah, those are all there. This one is exhausted.
And I could move here. And then I'll immediately move here.
Okay. Right.
I could stay. No, if I stay there, I would die. Alright. So that's my third action. So I moved, evaded, so let me move there, and then went there.
Okay.
I might be able to help you. I'm going to incite the riot, and then we'll see if I can come back and help you.
Let's see what happens when you incite the riot.
That's a good point.
I think my best opportunity, though, is that if I just stay here, keep drawing until I get my second copy of Elusive.
Mm-hmm. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm safe here.
Okay, so those are all my actions.
This thing does have Hunter, though, so I have to watch out for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it doesn't. It's easy to avoid.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me then, right?
And you don't take attacks of opportunity when you move.
Right.
So.
Okay, so that's me.
If it moves, it doesn't attack.
Right.
Yep, that's you.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Draw another card. Draw the last card. Okay. Okay, that's me. Resource. Resource.
There you go. Draw a card. Way late for that. Way late for that.
This
Is readied. This has Hunter.
Yay.
Let's move it over to me.
Oh. Sure you want to do that?
You want to move it here?
Yeah, I'd say move it towards me.
Okay. And those four just hanging out over here. Doing their thing. Alright, well, we need to do all this stuff anyway before anything else happens. So.
Okay.
Taking an encounter card. I get an encounter card.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I'm going to pitch a card and test... I'm testing willpower. 4 to 5. Oh, -4. Okay. We'll have to take one of these boys. And they get shuffled into here. What happened? Did you die? Okay. Alright, I shuffled an enemy into the encounter deck at random. Did you do that too? Okay. Okay.
I had that one.
Yeah.
I couldn't have used this action while I had that in my hand.
But you have to use an action to get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that'll be my first action.
Okay.
And so,
Got it.
which we're at that point right now. So
Yes. Got it.
that'll be my action.
Okay.
And then I'll use this action.
Okay.
And that gives us 4. So let's advance. Let's see what happens. I'll add Lone Wolf, so get a resource.
Alright. An orderly scream echoes across the hall. Within moments, an alarm rings loudly through the institution. Nurses and guards rush through the asylum in a desperate attempt to control the situation. You feel dazed and your vision is spotty as though you've been struck by something heavy. The walls blur together and twist. Creatures begin to emerge out of crevices and corners that did not exist moments before. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each enemy beneath the act deck, there are none, into the encounter deck. If at least 3 monster enemies were shuffled into the encounter deck by this effect, the investigator with the lowest willpower discards from the top of the encounter deck until the monster is discarded. So, were there 3 monsters in the discard? I guess is the question.
I don't think so.
All hell is broken loose. Ignore the text on the unrevealed side of Arkham Asylum locations. The garden gains as an action if there are no ready enemies in the garden. Resign. Finally, a way out. Objective is if each undefeated investigator has resigned, advanced.
Okay.
Okay. Grab some of
So, okay. Okie dokie. Well, we got one more action. Okay. Oh, let's see if we can get out. All right. So, I got one more action here. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card. That's nice. Okay. And that was my turn. So, my hand, I got a lucky. Backstab. Perception. Been holding on to this guy for a while. Got the backstab. Or actually, that's sneak attack. We got a baseball bat. Another backstab. And look what I found. Which I got super late. So, not that helpful. Okay, my third action was just draw a card. Okay.
So I need to kind of like work my way around this gorger. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still also trying to draw for elusive, and I don't have very many cards left. So
Okay.
I'm gonna start by drawing.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. This was the turn.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna draw one more card.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It is good. He's not going to attack this round.
Right. But I'm also kind of drawing cards too, so I have enough to get the evade.
Okay.
So I have one action left,
and
I am going to use it to draw one last card, because what I want him to do is come to me. Then I can successfully evade him, get here, move to here, and hopefully this card is an elusive. Ready?
Okay. So, we don't have to successfully evade him. He doesn't make attacks of opportunity, so you can just drag him along with you.
Okay.
Until you do your elusive here.
Oh, that's true. I
Right,
can.
so-
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm pretty much just drawing for elusive.
Yeah, he's going to move this turn, but he doesn't attack.
Right. Okay.
So you're okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's right.
All right.
Okay. I do have an extra card though. I need to get rid of. 1, 2,
All right.
3.
Well, he moves first and engages you.
Okay.
And nothing else is on there, so. Yeah, actually, you'll draw. I believe we draw first and get your resource, and then discard.
Okay.
I need
Take
to
resource, draw.
I need to discard as well. So.
Discard, emergency aid, and flashlight.
I'm gonna throw away this baseball bat.
Ooh. I guess this just goes right in the discard because I already have a straitjacket on. It doesn't say anything about getting surge.
Yeah. I got a Spawn of Hali. 4 fight, 4 health, 2 evaded, praise on whoever's the most hard, didn't matter. He has retaliate. Force, after you successfully evade Spawn of Hali by 2 or less, you take 1 horror.
Okay.
That's annoying.
That's annoying.
Okay. Where do you stand hand wise? Is it good? We good to go, or are you like?
I don't have what I need.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
This doesn't have hunters, so as soon as I evade it, if I can get myself to. I don't want to spend the time to kill it because I think it's better to just let it sit there. It's better for me to try and take care of some of those.
Okay.
If we can, I guess there's no point in it, right? Like, you've got a plan there, so.
I'm actually good instead of having. Keep that on. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Is it cool if I go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I am going to. I am going to evade because I want to leave it behind. It doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, but it's still okay. I guess I don't need to do it yet. Okay, so I'm going to draw first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to draw for one.
Yep.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to evade.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to discard 3 cards to evade at a 6 versus a 4. 6 versus a 4. It's a skull. Let's see. If you fail, I did not fail. Okay. Okay. So that stays here.
Nice.
And then I move here as my last action.
Okay.
Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine now. That was my last action.
Everything is great.
Everything's fine.
All right. So
I'll be right back.
my turn. Okay. I'm going to evade the spawn of Hali. I am up a 4, 5, 6, tossing away a lone wolf versus a 2. Let's see if I can succeed by more than 2. Nice 2. So I do evade it, but I only succeeded by 2. So I do have to take horror. And I will put the horror on Daniel Chesterfield. Alright, so I baited. So here's the thing, I don't want to move into the garden because I don't want all enemies spawning there. Because we can only resign if there are no readied enemies there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just like running around doing nothing for a while here. Well,
I can get to the garden next turn. I just can't use the action.
Okay.
But I can get to the garden.
Alright. Then... I'm going to kill this thing.
And if you move here, if something spawns here, that will fuck up elusive.
Alright. Cool. Alright, I'll backstab for 2. It's 2 damage on it.
This became really puzzly.
Yeah, it did. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to... Oh no, I sneak attack. And then I'm going to backstab. So I'm going to attack... I am fighting using my agility instead of my combat. The attack deals +2 damage, and I'm going to go ahead and throw another... No, I don't care. 4, 5 versus a 4? Yeah. Cool. It was dead no matter what. So.
Nice.
Alright, so we took care of that. Oh, and you know what? It's a monster. When you would place an enemy beneath the act deck. Okay, it gets shuffled instead. Okay, that was my turn.
Alright.
Does readies?
Yep.
Does not move because it readies after. Get a resource. Draw a card. Oh, no better time for an emergency cash than the second to last turn. Alright, pop Doom there. Okay. That's it.
Oh.
Testing my willpower against a 3. That's 5.
Good.
Pure Sylvester just makes her like
Yeah.
5 willpower,
That's awesome.
5 agility, 3 intellect.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So good. If you could get an intellect bump with like a passive intellect bump with another one, you'd be insane. Oh, the cat burglar would put me up to a 6.
Battery.
Okay, so that was mine.
Okay.
We didn't have to do anything there because it succeeded.
Cool. Okay. My first action is I'm going to move here, engage with all of these, spend 2 for elusive, which disengages, moves me here. That's still the first action. And then my next action is to move here.
Okay.
And then my last action is to move here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay here. And as an action, I'm going to discard this card here. This is Gift of... What?
Go ahead.
Gift of Madness Misery. I could not trigger action abilities on cards. And then in doing this, I take one of these guys and I shuffle it in.
Okay.
Okay.
You've had that this whole time.
I have not.
No.
I've got another one, which is useless now at this point.
Okay.
I can tell you at the
You couldn't
end.
fight things this whole time. Oh my god.
Yes, that was it.
Jesus.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh.
All right, I guess I can tell you now since it's kind of irrelevant at this point. The one I have in my hand is Pity. I can't attack lunatics without shuffling one of these. It was actually putting it under the act deck. I just didn't know what that did.
Gotcha.
And I was like, that's probably bad, putting monsters under there. But then after I found out that they just get shuffled into there, I'm like, oh, that's not as bad. But ever since we've gotten to that, I just couldn't spend the action to get rid of this.
Gotcha.
You know, like it just wasn't important. And I also, at the same time that triggered, I lost all my cards. So I was like, it doesn't even matter if I keep it in my hand at this point.
Gotcha.
Like, I'll attack one if I have to. But that was why earlier, because I didn't know what it was going to do. So that's why I kept evading.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's like not much for me to do here.
I had to role play it though. I had to act like I was sympathetic towards the mentally handicapped.
You did a fantastic job.
Thanks. Because normally I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't care about that at all. Obviously.
Obviously.
All right, I played Emergency Cash. I'll draw a card. I'll draw another card.
I went first, right?
I revealed the top 3 cards on my deck. Expected courage. Did I just reveal them? Oh, discard. Oh, I discard the Man in the Pallid Mask.
Nice. There he goes.
And my...
Oh, I totally forgot you had him in there.
Yeah.
Would have been interesting. An interesting addition to a tricky scenario.
That was it for me. Okay, so this moves. Yep.
Okay.
Resource, draw a card. What the fuck?
The fuck?
I mean, it was bound to happen.
There you are. There's my buddy.
No, it's 2 direct horror, so I have to... Oh, I take damage. Okay.
Woo. Woo.
Move to 3 damage and 2 horror. Because it was my weakness. Oh, and my deck is removed from play.
Right. Was that Wendy's amulet?
Yeah, it was on top there, yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Yep.
Yep. Card. Yep.
Ooh. Card. Alright. That's fine. We'll get out.
I got an enemy here.
Okay.
Screeching Bayaki.
Same thing I got?
Yeah, same one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What's your... Oh, you didn't trigger the sanity, though, right? Cool. Nope. Me neither.
What can I do to help you?
I don't think I need much help. I think we just need to move to the garden and resign. It's not going to kill me.
There can't be any ready enemies. If he's engaged with you.
Oh, okay. So I need to evade it.
Yeah.
Right. Good call.
Or kill it.
Or kill it.
Let's see.
I'm not prepared for that. Tell you that much.
We can kill him here. What's it do? 1 damage and 2 horror.
Yeah, I guess I could just keep trying to evade it. I'll need 2. It does have Hunter. I'll need 2 actions to move and resign.
I'm thinking about killing him.
Yeah, but I can also survive 1 turn.
Yeah. Well, I get a bunch of cards with intellect bumps. Is that gonna help?
No, I mean I could just try and kill it. I feel like I'd have a fairly easy time with it.
Likewise, I think I can kill mine in 2 actions.
Yeah, it's possible that I could kill it in 1 turn. So, should I try that?
Hey, you know what?
If I get a good pull, though, I could evade it. It's just, though, I would have to use all my actions in order to kill it in 1 turn. So if I fail the evade, then...
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah? Feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna evade this boy. I'm a 4-5 versus a 3.
Okay.
0. He's evaded.
Okay. Nice.
I'm going to attack your enemy.
Okay.
Using backstab.
Nice. So 2 extra damage?
Could do 3 damage.
Wow.
That beat cup.
Yeah.
Well, it can. I have to succeed still.
Oh, okay.
So I'm testing my agility against a 3. A 5.
I got one for you.
Yeah, let's do it. 6. Sounds good.
Preach!
So that's 3 damage to him.
Sick.
And then I move out of here.
Okay. Beat cop, exhausted.
Ooh, should I do that?
He's dead. That goes in our victory display.
This gained. This put this action on here?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And you're like, where is it?
Okay. So I'm there, but I can't resign.
Okay.
I mean, if I need to evade something...
This is gonna ready and Hunter, though.
No, it readies after.
Oh, after Hunter?
After.
Okay.
Because it readies an upkeep, which is after the enemy phase.
Okay, sweet.
And you know, if something comes out here, I can even take it from you and evade it and get out.
Okay.
So that's not that big of a deal.
So should I get out?
Well, if you move, the beat cop can kill your enemy, right?
I did that already.
Oh, you exhaust it to do damage?
Yeah, it's an exhaust.
Oh, nice.
It's the upgraded one.
Because the upgraded
yeah,
one.
I think the base level is a discard.
Nice. And that doesn't cause you an action.
No, it's a free action.
But yeah, feel free to get out.
Sure.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get out. Resign. Did not think I was gonna get out of this alive.
Didn't matter.
So that's a resignation for me.
Okay. This thing has Hunter. It moves there.
And look, hey, I still got this.
I ready. I get a resource. I draw a card. Yeah.
Draw a card.
I'm good here.
I look around.
Pop a Doom there. We're up to
Doom.
6. Draw a card.
Wow.
I got Straight Jacket. Lantern pops back to my hand. And, yeah. I resign. Oh, my Lone Wolf. Okay.
Yes.
No, you know what? 2 actions. Get rid of the Straight Jacket.
Did we do the... We didn't do the... Because you went first, didn't you?
There's a Straight Jacket.
You went first. And then it was my turn.
Okay.
We missed the whole Mythos phase.
No, I did it.
You did it?
You resigned.
Oh, okay. You did it all already?
Yeah, I popped a Doom. I got a Straight Jacket.
Oh.
I used 2
Okay,
actions.
sweet. I'm sorry.
My action resigned.
You did that very quickly.
Yeah. Because there was, like, nothing for me to do. I drew a
Alright.
Straight Jacket. Didn't matter.
Shane?
Well done.
We did it. We did it.
That's our thing. Dick's over Dunwich.
That's our thing now.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, Shane?
How much...
Wow.
Yeah, what do we got here? We got resolutions to read.
Yep.
Hopefully some VP. We
Yes, we do.
got no VP in the last one.
If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. Did we take... We took the keys by force, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait. Did you?
Yeah.
Go back and look at it.
It was... we intimidated her. Oh no! It was knocking her over and taking the keys by force.
Okay.
So we actually did it by a skill test.
Gotcha.
So we skipped.
All right.
Okay. The guards are too busy patrolling the situation and restraining the asylum's patients to notice your escape. Resolution 3.
Sweet. Okay. With the asylum staff distracted and patients running amok, you were able to slip away without being noticed. You escape deeper into the garden behind the asylum, where a 2-story tall fence topped with barbed wire is all that separates you from the outside world. You have little time and need to make it far away from the asylum before the guards return and spot you. Using a straitjacket you'd found inside to cover the barbed wire, I drew a straitjacket with my last action.
Oh my god! Immersion.
Last encounter. You scale the fence quickly, breaking into a run as you make it to the other side. In your campaign log, record that the investigators escaped the asylum. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display.
1.
Well, no, we got some locations as well.
Did we?
Yeah.
Cool.
We got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I think those were all uncovered.
That was all
Okay.
you.
So 4 VP.
Nice.
This would not have had any. Okay.
You're not supposed to look. Okay, so we got 4 XP.
Yep. 4 XP. If Constance Dumaine is in the victory... Nah, she dead.
She go.
Remove all of the hooded figures from the Chaos Bag, and then we add 2 of the tentacle figures, and then we proceed to Interlude 2, Lost Soul. Okay.
Ooh, it's a long one. Okay.
Oh, I had this, so just real quick. I had this the entire game, Anxiety.
Yeah.
I couldn't trigger any of the, like, fast action
Oh, okay.
or free action abilities.
Yeah.
But I had none the entire time.
Okay.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, the only one that I had that was what I told you about, where I couldn't. Oh, the next card was Clasp with a Black Onyx. Yeah, it was the only one that I had was that one that I told you where I could attack lunatics.
Gotcha.
And then after I felt comfortable attacking lunatics, it just wasn't an action that I needed to take. Okay, so if the ally version of Daniel Chesterfield was in play when the scenario ended, proceed to Daniel survived.
Okay. We got him.
You decide to lay low for some time in Ma's boarding house and hide Daniel from the authorities, although you're unsure how long you'll be able to stay in Arkham with an escaped asylum patient. Daniel is a loose cannon, dazed and unresponsive one moment and screaming for his life the next. It takes several days for him to realize he's no longer institutionalized, which for some reason makes him even more terrified. He's coming for me, he rambles sometimes for hours at a time. Finally, during an unusually warm and starry night, it's beautiful, Daniel is calm enough to open up to you. The King in Yellow, it's not just a play, he explains. It's a being named Hastur, and he's already claimed me, but there's still time for you. You are not yet possessed. You have yet to speak the oath. Whatever you do, speak not his name. Do not give in. You ask him about the strange events that have been happening across town, and of the cultists and creatures you've encountered. They are trying to find Carcosa, he says matter-of-factly. You recognize the name as the fictional city from the play, the one the King in Yellow rules over. You want to release Hastur from his prison, but you You can open the way to Carcosa before they do. You can seal Hastur for good. He grips you tightly as he rants. Quickly, before the stranger discovers our plan. Hours later, Daniel is incoherent and unresponsive once more. You take a long walk to ease your thoughts, mulling over this new information. You're unsure what to make of his wild claims. Before you can make a decision about what to do next, you return to find the door to your room broken open. Daniel lies in a heap on the ground, his face colorless and body limp. Judging from the bruising around his neck, you surmise that he has been choked to death. Jesus! Each investigator earns 2 additional experience as they gain insight. A man just died, and you're like, sweet, sweet money! You get that sweet experience. Literally the best part of the game. Spending experience. He's choking insane asylum patients and spending experience. Each investigator gains 2 additional experiences. They gain insight into the machinations of the tattered king. The investigators must decide. Choose one. Possession, oaths. There must be another explanation for all of this. Proceed to ignore the warning. Or, we must heed Daniel's warning. We must not speak the name of the king in yellow. Proceed to heed the warning. Ignore or heed. Ignore the warning or heed the warning.
Okay.
Ready? Hands in.
Uh-huh.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ignore.
Heed the warning. What? We gotta flip a coin.
Alright.
Do we have any coins? These are not coins. Alright. Here we go. If it's doom, we ignore.
Okay.
If it's a clue, we heed.
Alright.
Ready? It's a doom.
So we heed.
I think it actually fell. It fell, but it stuck to my hand. Alright, so we ignore.
Okay.
Alright, ignore the warning. For hours you I love that we ignored it. Especially since I wanted to heed it. That's even more amazing. Ignore the warning. For hours you struggle with this insight into the king in yellow. What is true? What is real? Only you can sort through this madness. Your campaign log record that you ignored Daniel's warning. Mark 2 doubt in your campaign.
Okay.
Oh. Proceed to scenario 5, a phantom of truth.